What if 7 simple foods you can buy at any grocery store could reduce inflammation, boost your mood, sharpen your memory, and protect your heart, starting with your very next meal? In the next few minutes, you'll discover 7 affordable everyday foods backed by science that literally heal your body and mind, and exactly how much to eat for maximum benefit. Plus, I'll reveal the one common food that Harvard researchers say is as powerful as some prescription treatments for depression, but most seniors never eat it. Beatrice, a 73-year-old from Florida, struggled with joint pain, brain fog, and low mood for years. Her doctor suggested adding specific healing foods to her daily diet before considering other interventions. Within 6 weeks of eating these 7 foods regularly, her inflammation markers dropped, her memory sharpened, and her mood improved so dramatically that her family noticed the difference immediately. Healing food. 1. Blueberries. Brain protection and memory. This small fruit contains compounds that literally reverse brain aging and protect against dementia in ways that most people don't fully understand. Blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidant compounds that give the berries their deep blue color. What makes anthocyanins special is their unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, which is a protective membrane that blocks most substances from entering brain tissue. Once these compounds reach your brain, they go to work immediately reducing inflammation in brain cells, protecting neurons from oxidative damage, and improving the way brain cells communicate with each other. This isn't just theoretical science. This is measurable improvement in brain function that shows up on cognitive tests and brain imaging scans. Harvard Medical School has conducted extensive research on berries and cognitive function, and studies from Tufts University specifically on anthocyanins and brain health show remarkable results. Regular blueberry consumption has been shown to slow cognitive decline, improve memory formation and recall, and reduce the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. The research shows that people who eat berries regularly perform better on memory tests, have faster processing speeds, and maintain cognitive function as they age compared to those who don't eat berries. Seniors who don't consume berries regularly show 35% faster cognitive decline over time and face significantly higher risk of developing dementia in their later years. Your brain is constantly under attack from free radicals and inflammation, and without protective compounds like those found in blueberries, this damage accumulates and accelerates aging of your most important organ. Marshall, a 79-year-old retired teacher from Texas, struggled with remembering names and frequently lost his train of thought mid-conversation. He started adding 1 cup of frozen blueberries to his morning oatmeal every single day, and within 3 weeks he noticed improved word recall and mental clarity that his wife confirmed. The solution is incredibly simple and affordable. Eat 1 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries every single day. Frozen blueberries are just as nutritious as fresh ones and are often less expensive and available year-round. Add them to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or simply eat them plain as a mid-morning or afternoon snack. 1 cup provides the optimal dose of anthocyanins your brain needs for protection and repair. If blueberries aren't available, other berries like strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries also provide benefits, though blueberries have been most extensively studied. Buy blueberries today and start protecting your brain with your very next meal. Healing food. 2. Walnuts, brain function and mood. This brain-shaped nut contains the exact fats your brain needs to function optimally and fight depression naturally. It's not a coincidence that walnuts look like miniature brains. They're specifically beneficial for brain health in remarkable ways. Walnuts are the only nut that provides significant amounts of alpha-linolenic acid, which is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that your body converts into the same omega-3s found in fish. These fats are crucial because your brain is nearly 60% fat by dry weight, and it requires a constant supply of healthy fats to build cell membranes, produce neurotransmitters, and maintain the protective myelin coating around nerve fibers. When your brain doesn't get enough omega-3 fatty acids, communication between brain cells slows down, mood regulation suffers, and cognitive function declines. UCLA has conducted research on walnuts and cognitive performance, and studies published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition on omega-3 and mood show consistent benefits. Regular walnut consumption improves memory, increases processing speed, reduces brain inflammation, and significantly improves mood in people with depression. The omega-3s in walnuts support the production of serotonin and dopamine, which are neurotransmitters that regulate mood, motivation, and feelings of well-being. Omega-3 deficiency is directly linked to 60% higher depression rates and accelerated memory loss in seniors. Without adequate omega-3s, your brain struggles to produce the chemicals you need to feel good and think clearly. Iris, a 71-year-old from Pennsylvania, experienced worsening seasonal depression every winter and felt mentally sluggish most days. She started eating a small handful of walnuts with her breakfast every morning, and within 1 month, she noticed her seasonal depression symptoms diminished significantly and her mental clarity improved. Eat 7 to 10 walnut halves every single day, which equals about 1 ounce or a small handful. You can eat them alone as a snack, chop them and sprinkle them on salads or yogurt, or mix them into your morning oatmeal. Store walnuts in the refrigerator or freezer to prevent the oils from going rancid, which can happen quickly at room temperature. The benefits begin accumulating within days as your brain receives a steady supply of the fats it desperately needs. Don't skip this simple habit. Add walnuts to tomorrow's breakfast, and your brain chemistry will start shifting immediately. Healing food. 3. Fatty fish, inflammation and heart health. This protein source reduces inflammation throughout your entire body while simultaneously protecting your heart and brain from damage. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring provide the most concentrated food source of EPA and DHA, which are the 2 most powerful omega-3 fatty acids. Unlike the plant-based omega-3 in walnuts, these marine omega-3s are already in the active form your body needs and don't require conversion. EPA and DHA reduce inflammation at the cellular level throughout your entire body, in your arteries, your joints, your brain, and every organ system. They make your blood less likely to clot inappropriately, they lower triglyceride levels, they reduce arterial plaque buildup, and they keep blood vessel walls flexible and healthy. The Mayo Clinic has clear guidelines on omega-3 and cardiovascular health, and the American Heart Association specifically recommends eating fatty fish twice weekly for heart protection. Research shows that people who eat fatty fish regularly have dramatically lower rates of heart attacks, strokes, sudden cardiac death, and heart failure compared to those who don't eat fish. The anti-inflammatory effects extend beyond the cardiovascular system. Fatty fish consumption reduces arthritis pain, improves mood disorders, slows cognitive decline, and supports healthy aging across multiple systems. Seniors who don't eat fatty fish regularly have 40% higher heart disease risk and elevated inflammatory markers that accelerate aging and disease throughout the body. Calvin, a 76-year-old from Oregon, had elevated triglycerides and high inflammatory markers that concerned his cardiologist. He started eating a 4-ounce serving of salmon twice weekly, and within 2 months, his follow-up blood work showed significant improvement in both triglyceride levels and inflammatory markers that surprised his doctor. Eat 1 4-ounce serving of fatty fish at least twice per week. A 4-ounce serving is about the size of a deck of cards, or the palm of your hand. Choose salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, or trout. You can prepare fish by baking it in the oven, grilling it, or even eating canned salmon or sardines, which are affordable and nutritious options. If you're concerned about mercury, stick with smaller fish like sardines and avoid large predatory fish, seasoned simply with lemon, herbs and olive oil. Plan 2 fish meals this week and put them on your calendar. Your heart and brain need these fats desperately. Healing food. 4. Dark leafy greens, nutrient density and brain health. These vegetables contain more healing compounds per calorie than almost any other food on earth, making them nutritional powerhouses. Dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, collard greens and Swiss chard are loaded with an extraordinary concentration of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants and other bioactive compounds that support every system in your body. They provide folate, which is crucial for neurotransmitter production and cognitive function. They contain vitamin K, which protects brain cells and supports memory. They're rich in lutein, a compound that accumulates in brain tissue and is directly associated with cognitive performance. They provide nitrates that your body converts to nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow to your brain. This combination of nutrients works synergistically to protect your brain from aging and decline. Harvard's T.H. Chan School of Public Health has published research on leafy greens and cognitive decline, and the Rush University Memory and Aging Project has produced particularly compelling data. Studies show that people who eat 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens daily have the cognitive ability of someone 11 years younger compared to people who rarely eat greens. That's not a small effect. That's more than a decade of cognitive aging prevented through a simple dietary habit. Low leafy green consumption is associated with faster cognitive decline, higher dementia risk, elevated blood pressure, and increased inflammation throughout the body. Wanda, a 74-year-old from Alabama, rarely ate vegetables and noticed her memory and focus declining. She started eating spinach every day, in salads, smoothies, or sautéed with garlic, and at her annual checkup, her doctor noted improved cognitive test scores and lower blood pressure readings. Eat 2 cups of raw or 1 cup of cooked dark leafy greens every single day. Raw greens work perfectly in salads. Combine spinach or mixed greens with tomatoes, cucumbers, and a simple olive oil dressing. Cooked greens can be sautéed with garlic and olive oil as a side dish, added to soups and stews, or blended into smoothies where you won't even taste them. Buy pre-washed greens if preparation time is a barrier. Keep fresh greens visible in your refrigerator so you remember to use them. Add greens to lunch today. Every single serving protects your brain from aging. Healing food. 5. Oats. Heart health and mood stability. This humble grain stabilizes blood sugar and mood while protecting your heart in ways that most people don't understand or appreciate. Oats contain a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan that forms a gel-like substance in your digestive system. This gel slows down the absorption of carbohydrates into your bloodstream, preventing the blood sugar spikes and crashes that cause mood swings, energy crashes, and food cravings. Beta-glucan also binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and removes it from your body before it can be absorbed, which directly lowers LDL cholesterol levels. Additionally, oats feed beneficial bacteria in your gut, and these bacteria produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation and produce compounds that travel to your brain and influence mood regulation. The American Heart Association has published extensive research on soluble fiber and cholesterol reduction, and studies on blood sugar stability and mood regulation consistently show the benefits of oats. Regular oat consumption lowers total cholesterol by 5% to 10%, reduces LDL cholesterol significantly, and stabilizes blood sugar levels throughout the day. This blood sugar stability is crucial for mood because when your blood sugar drops rapidly after eating refined carbohydrates, it triggers stress hormone release that causes irritability, anxiety, and depression. Blood sugar instability from eating refined carbs causes mood swings, afternoon energy crashes, and 45% higher depression risk in seniors who consume high amounts of sugar and refined grains. Ezra, an 80-year-old from Kansas, ate sugary cereal for breakfast for decades and experienced terrible afternoon mood crashes and irritability. He switched to plain oatmeal, topped with berries and walnuts, and within 1 week, he noticed his afternoon mood crashes and irritability completely disappeared. Eat 1 cup of cooked oatmeal for breakfast every morning. Use old-fashioned rolled oats or steel-cut oats, not instant-flavored packets that contain added sugar. Cook your oats with water or milk according to package directions. Top your oatmeal with fresh or frozen berries for sweetness and antioxidants. Add walnuts for healthy fats and protein, and if you need additional sweetness, use a small amount of honey or maple syrup. This breakfast combination provides fiber, protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants that will keep you satisfied and stable for hours. Replace tomorrow's breakfast with oatmeal, and your mood will stabilize by day 3. Healing food. 6. Greek yogurt. Gut-brain connection and immunity. This probiotic powerhouse heals your gut, which directly heals your brain through the gut-brain axis that most people don't know exists. Your gut contains trillions of bacteria that form a complex ecosystem called your microbiome. These bacteria do far more than just digest food. They produce neurotransmitters, regulate immune function, control inflammation, and send signals directly to your brain through the vagus nerve. In fact, about 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in your gut, not in your brain. Greek yogurt contains live probiotic cultures that add beneficial bacteria to your gut, crowd out harmful bacteria, reduce intestinal inflammation, and restore balance to your microbiome. When your gut is healthy, your brain is healthy. Johns Hopkins has conducted research on probiotics and mental health, and Harvard studies on the gut microbiome and mood disorders have revealed remarkable connections. People who consume probiotic-rich foods regularly have lower rates of depression and anxiety, better immune function, improved digestion, and reduced inflammation throughout their body. The gut-brain connection is so powerful that treating gut dysbiosis often resolves mental health symptoms without any other intervention. Poor gut health is directly linked to 70% of depression cases and weakened immunity that increases infection risk in seniors whose immune systems are already compromised by aging. Lorraine, a 69-year-old from Maine, suffered from chronic digestive issues, frequent colds, and persistent low mood. She started eating 1 cup of plain Greek yogurt every morning topped with berries, and within 6 weeks, she noticed improved digestion, better mood, and she went the entire winter without getting sick. Eat 1 cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt every single day. Greek yogurt has more protein and less sugar than regular yogurt, making it a superior choice. Always choose plain, unsweetened varieties and add your own fresh fruit for flavor. Pre-sweetened yogurts contain enormous amounts of added sugar that feeds harmful bacteria and cancels out the benefits. Add fresh or frozen berries, a drizzle of honey, or chopped walnuts for a complete breakfast or snack. Make sure the label says live and active cultures to ensure you're getting beneficial probiotics. Buy plain Greek yogurt today and start healing your gut-brain connection tomorrow morning. Healing food. 7. Dark chocolate, mood enhancement, and brain blood flow. This is the food Harvard researchers compare to antidepressants in terms of mood benefits, and it's available at every grocery store in America. Dark chocolate made from at least 70% cacao contains concentrated amounts of flavonoids, which are plant compounds with powerful effects on brain function. These flavonoids increase blood flow to your brain within hours of consumption, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to brain cells. They trigger the release of endorphins, which are your body's natural feel-good chemicals. They stimulate production of serotonin, which regulates mood and reduces depression. Dark chocolate also provides significant amounts of magnesium, a mineral that 75% of Americans are deficient in, and magnesium is crucial for mood regulation, stress management, and anxiety reduction. Harvard Medical School has published studies on cocoa flavonoids and mood improvement, and research on dark chocolate and cerebral blood flow shows measurable increases in brain circulation. People who consume dark chocolate regularly report better mood, lower stress levels, improved cognitive function, and reduced anxiety compared to those who don't eat chocolate. The key is consuming real dark chocolate with high cacao content, not milk chocolate or candy bars loaded with sugar. Missing out on dark chocolate's healing compounds means missing a safe, natural mood booster that also provides cardiovascular benefits by improving blood vessel function and reducing blood pressure. Daphne, a 72-year-old from Arizona, struggled with stress and low mood despite trying various approaches. She started eating 2 small squares of 75% dark chocolate after lunch each day, and within 2 weeks she noticed improved mood, reduced stress levels, and better ability to handle daily challenges. Eat 1 to 2 small squares of dark chocolate daily, which equals about 1 ounce total. Choose chocolate that's 70% cacao or higher. The percentage is listed on the package. Higher percentages provide more flavonoids and less sugar. Start with 70% if you're not used to dark chocolate, then gradually work up to 80% or higher as your taste adjusts. Eat your chocolate after lunch or dinner as a satisfying treat. Store chocolate in a cool, dry place. Get quality dark chocolate this week and give your brain this healing treat it deserves. These 7 foods, blueberries, walnuts, fatty fish, dark leafy greens, oats, Greek yogurt, and dark chocolate, aren't expensive supplements or exotic superfoods you can't find. They're simple, affordable items available at any grocery store in America. Each one has been proven by major research institutions to heal your body and mind through specific biological mechanisms. Thousands of seniors are already experiencing better mood, sharper memory, reduced inflammation, and improved heart health by making these foods part of their daily routine. If someone you care about is struggling with inflammation, brain fog, or low mood, share this video with them right now because these foods could genuinely change their quality of life. Leave a comment telling me which of these 7 foods you're adding to your diet first. And if you found this information valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed nutrition advice designed specifically for seniors. Your next meal is an opportunity to heal, so make it count.